I'm Josh.
I'm Banks.
Odd places. Let's go someplace.
Yeah, let's go.
Odd.
Let's go odd. Let's go odd places.
Let's go oddly viral.
Okay, Josh. I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to tell me what you think. You ready? Economy
Sure.
of words.
Economy of words. I'm seeing a community of people trading words like black market. Like there's an economy of like, hey, which word would you like? I got your thes, I got your apostrophes, I got that's just what came to mind.
Okay.
That's probably not what you're talking about.
No, let's explore that. Yes, I see people in trench coats in the dark market. Now,
You want the good word, right?
Yeah.
You want the tough words, like talk cacophony, like what did we say last time? A couple episodes ago, we talked about some of these $5 words.
I forgot what that word was. Yeah, I don't know what that word was.
Cantankerous.
Cantankerous, yes.
That might be an $8 word. I got that one here.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's. You said apostrophes, and that's grammatical signature. No, those
the word apostrophe.
Oh, got it. All right. Sorry.
Long words. You got to pay by the letter. That's how it works.
It's Scrabble. So I mean, okay, words, or it could be apostrophe. Not. It could be periods. The grammar part. How about? Here's what I like when I write. I like to throw in I like to keep it as few words as possible. Tell my point, move on, maybe flourish a little bit. However, the grammar, I like to do a lot of semicolons. I am into semicolons.
Really?
Yeah, just semicolon, just.
So let me ask you a question. Why are you so non-committal? You know what a semicolon is? It's a non-committal period.
Right, or it just makes the sentence longer.
Okay.
And so I do not like to conform to everything. If you give me the rules, I can stay within the rules pretty well. I can push them here and there, and and this is me. I'm not. I mean, I am stubborn. However, I'm flexible. Here's what's happened: the period has taken over the semicolon, and I want to change that.
So you just want to be a rule breaker. That's what you're really talking about.
I am staying within it. If I have here's the thing though. I do not have to put on the shift key when I use a semicolon because I have to capitalize the next word. I don't need to do that anymore. So it's ready? Economy, efficiency of words.
Boy, that's a stretch there. Just one little shift key, because it's not even saving you much time, because it's shift and the letter anyways.
Yeah.
It's just saving you a little bit of motion. So that sounds almost like a little bit laziness, but I'll give you there's some economy there.
Okay, so on the computer, the shift, you have to shift it to get a capital letter, or you don't. Sometimes it does it on its own. When you are texting on a phone, you have to hit the shift. That's an extra button to push. I'm talking efficiency. I'm talking efficiency of movement, ergonomics. You ready? Ergonomics of digitation and efficiency of words. I'm lumping this all together. And efficiency, ergonomics, and economy. There you go. A lot of E's.
Let me ask you, do you know how to type? Are you like a QWERTY? Do you know how to properly type?
Yeah, yeah. And
you're not like the one finger arty?
I'm not.
Okay.
I do have issues with the numbers on the top. I have to
Okay. All right. I can type also. That was the best thing that ever happened to me in 7th grade. A lot of bad things happened, but that was one of the good things. I learned how to type. So efficiency. So I'll give you one way, speaking of phones, I'll give you one way to be inefficient on my phone is to swipe. Now on the Surface, swiping, you know what I mean by swiping on a keyboard?
I'm not sure. Hold on. I had to shut my door.
Oh boy.
I don't know what
Um,
swiping. It's
so
loud.
swiping, where you put your finger on the keyboard and you
Mhm.
move it without picking it up, and you move it across the letters you want to type, and it's supposed to guess the right word. So it's designed to be efficient, but it's the most inefficient thing I've ever seen in my life because it never guesses the right word ever. Maybe once,
Is
maybe
that
once out of 15 words,
is that user error? Is that user?
maybe. But boy, I want to talk about frustrating. That's why my phone has so many dings in it. Remember, it's an inanimate object. I have no patience for things that don't work the way they're supposed to work.
You're blaming the dings in the efficiency, not user error. It's not user error. It is the. All right.
Okay, it's not an error in user intention, I'll tell you that. I
Okay.
can't tell you it's not user error.
So this is just a miscalculation in um, the creating a more intuitive machine is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's get back to the real difference between you and me, I think, because I do appreciate economy of words, but you see words as a cost. It sounds like you see words, you don't want to spend too much on the words, right? You want to, as few words as possible. You want to economize. I see words as value. I see words as having value, and I want to allow that value to flourish. So I want to be, I want to embellish a little bit. Does that make sense? I'll throw in adjectives even if I don't need to.
Okay, that makes sense, and I agree with you totally. I am not a Scrabbler. I don't play Scrabble. I have played. I'm not an avid Scrabbler. In life and usage of words, I try to use the perfect or the precise word that will explain exactly what I'm thinking. So here it's got to be with here. And when it's efficient, there is very little room for misunderstanding. Okay, and I mean that in texting and emails and stuff like that. In vocal, in us talking, I can be as eloquent as I want, and I do actually. I feel like I tend towards the eloquency. Like let's talk about cantankerous, me being cantankerous. So let's talk about whatever.
Yeah. There you go. Use the word eloquent. Why don't you say fancy? It's a shorter word.
I don't get as many Scrabble points that way, and I'm not a Scrabbler. Now, in vocalizing, in talking, as we're doing, I find that yes, eat the words, like cherish, like taste the, like just like just all the as much as possible, because I, for one, and we've talked about this, I am looking for someone that will deliciously feed words to me, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't even know that word. Let's find out what it is, or I'll ask them.
You want a cacophony of fancy, elaborate words.
I am tired of the same words in my diet. In my vocabulary diet, I need more. Now, I like to hear it rather than read it. Every once in a while, I'll read a word and go, that's how you spell that word. I've heard it, but I don't know how to spell it. So I'm looking for a higher diet of, I guess, Scrabble words, worth more on the Scrabble table. Now, that is words, and we're talking about two different things. We're talking about texting, and we're talking about computers. And when those words, I've got to be as efficient. I feel people have an attention span very short. What is it, like 7 minutes on YouTube or something?
And no. 7 seconds is what they say. Less than a goldfish.
You might be right on that one. So that's two different things. There, I'll let you.
It is, yeah. It's kind of a double standard. I think you have there between, you're willing to speak eloquent words, but you don't want to put in the effort of writing them and reading them, which is fine. That's your preference. But I enjoy it. I find it adds flavor to. Can you imagine? By the way, can you imagine who wrote Huckleberry Finn? name's not escaping me, or any famous, Paulo Coelho, any of the famous writers. Can you imagine them just getting right to the point? How terrible of a book that would be. Every literary work is all about not getting to the point. That's the definition of a literary work. Don't get to the point. Make the reader work for the message, right? And you're talking about the opposite.
I am. By the way, I'm Banks. I'm cantankerous Banks at some time. At a few times.
I'm jubilous and joyous Josh. I'm just a pain in the ass all the time. This is Odd Places.
Odd Places going
viral.
There we go. Yeah.
Up and away.
Yeah.